Hi, my name is Lauren, and this is my story. So my boyfriend and I have been together for a little over 12 years, actually. I found out that I was pregnant, and I honestly totally started freaking out. And I reached out to one of my friends, and she's actually who brought me to Solutions. So I did not plan on getting pregnant. We weren't really trying, but we also weren't really avoiding it. I just knew that I was late, and so I went to the store, got a pregnancy test, and then took it early in the morning. I actually didn't tell my boyfriend for 3 days. So my initial thoughts were kind of all over the place. I was really nervous. I didn't really know what was going to happen and how we were going to do this. I originally came to Solutions because they are faith-based. I wanted to get God's perspective as far as what my options were and what pregnancy looked like through his eyes. The ultrasound tech was really good. She helped me with a lot of fears that I was going through, and then one of the client advocates also shared a lot of scripture with me. She shared a Bible with me and also put a little bookmark into John to start reading that. So she answered a lot of my questions also, as far as the baby being a blessing, and that God is doing all of this and it's his will. So at 22 weeks, my water broke, and at 23 weeks, I lost my daughter. So in the hospital, I was actually really thankful for God, and I realized that he was answering every single prayer throughout the entire time. And then after I got out of the hospital and a lot of grief set in, I was just angry because I couldn't understand why he did it and why he allowed this to be a part of my story. One of the advocates actually reached out. She didn't know that I lost the baby. So then I let her know, and then that's when she connected me with Threads of Hope. At first, I was a little hesitant because I was going through so much grief. And then I realized that it wasn't going to hurt to try, and that nothing at that point could really make, anything hurt more than I already was. Lydia actually got to share her story with me, and I felt more connected, that it wasn't just me who, was going through that. And then she gave me, my first week in my journal. When Lydia shared it, it really connects you to another woman who's gone through it, and it doesn't matter where, how many weeks in somebody's loss, it's still loss of a baby. I also was seeing a therapist, a Christian-based therapist, and she's been amazing. However, I do find that a lot of what the Lord wants me to hear comes through this book more than, what she tells me. And it's not that what she's telling me is wrong or not biblically true. It's just for whatever reason, God really just wants me to connect through this book, and it's made a huge difference in my life. Before this all happened to me, I had a relationship with God, but not like I do today. Going into the book and the scripture has really given me all of the answers. It's also helped me pray differently and more in depth, I would say. He is just getting me through it, and when I tell you the book, every single time that I read something, it has healed me in some sort of way, whether it was being mad about something at work, or just the loss in general, being angry with him, or how to forgive, or where life comes from, and he answered it literally every single time. I would definitely tell any other woman that I've ever come across that's gone through miscarriage or any type of pregnancy loss, I would really recommend that they do this. Me going through it myself, I realized that God gives us exactly what we need, no matter where we are, and that's exactly what this book has done for me, and I'm still not even done with it, so I can't even imagine after the 10 or 11 weeks where I'm actually going to be at. And we can't do it alone, and we shouldn't have to walk through this walk alone, and that's why we need him more than ever. I just want to say thank you to all of you who have supported Solutions and continue to support Solutions, and all of you who have continued to pray, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this and heal from my loss.